It's day 14. What is my hair doing? It's going like... See, never used a hairdryer in my hair. Hello everyone. So from doing the first time tag on Monday, I've still been feeling pretty nostalgic about thinking about the past and everything. I'm gonna combine the throwback tag and my life in pictures tag. Okay, let's get started. What year were you born in? I was born in 1994. Good thing about this year, it was when Friends first started. Bad thing about this year, Justin Bieber was born. And the embarrassing thing to say is, Justin Bieber is 23 days older than me. I have to share the same month as Justin Bieber. I don't know what I feel about that. Do you have any pictures of yourself from when you were younger? If you do, show them. That's the whole point of my life in pictures tag. You'll see those in a little bit. God, are you ready to see what I look like? I've hardly changed. a bit. What TV shows did you grow up watching? I had Disney Channel, so I watched Kim Possible, That's So Raven, Lizzie McGuire, Smart Guy. Does anyone remember Smart Guy? He's a smart guy. Oh, I love that one as well. Mary-Kate and Ashley were like my role models. I absolutely love them. Lindsay Lohan was a role model as well. It's a shame where she ended up, isn't it? Yeah, basically loads of Disney stuff I grew up watching. SMTV, Saturday morning TV live. Oh my god, I love that program. I loved it so much. So that was like when I was a little bit older. When I was younger, Teletubbies, Blue's Clues. Oh my god, I watched an episode of Blue's Clues the other day. It was like, oh, I forgot how much I used to love Blue's Clues. Well, it's Tweenies. You gotta love the Tweenies. Tweenies were awesome. Loads of kiddie programs. Balamori. So many kids programs. Like, if you mention a kids program to me, there's a chance that I will have watched it, because yeah, I just loved watching things on the TV. I wasn't a very active baby. I was a bit of a slouch like I am nowadays. Like I said, I've hardly changed a bit. What did you want to be when you grew up, and do you still want to be that? I went through so many things when I was younger. Like, when I was 5, I wanted to be a teacher because my mum was a teacher. Then when I got older, I wanted to be an actress. Yeah, I would be a really bad actress. I was a little bit of a diva when I was younger. At one point I wanted to be a librarian. Yeah, I was into my books. That's why I was into my books. Makes sense that I moved from acting to doing music, so it's still in the arts, so yeah. I'm such a strange child. Show a video of yourself when you were younger. Okay, I think I was 10 or 11 when I was younger. And Connie, I apologise in advance for you being in the video, but this was the only video I could find of me when I was younger. Yeah. Brace yourselves, people, brace yourselves.
I'm going to put stuff on my wall. That's a picture of me and Connie and Dana, by the way. Yes. It's very cute, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. It's a video. I know. It's a monster! Oh, it's just silly, don't worry.
Now I feel slightly better that my voice isn't as high pitched as it was back then. It's still pretty high pitched, but yeah, at least it wasn't like that. What were your favourite toys to play with? Well, I was into like cars and, you know, like the boys' toys when I was younger. I was always playing with cars and trucks and all that. Especially when Stephen came, we were always playing like in the cars and that. Do you remember like the mat that you get with the roads on it? Like you would play along the roads and the mat. Oh, that was such fun times. But eventually I got into my Barbies, I got into my Bratz dolls, got into Betty Spaghetti. No one remembers Betty Spaghetti. Someone has got to remember Betty Spaghetti. It was like the creepy things with like the plastic limbs and the plastic hair that turned around, and you could put beads in the hair and everything, and they had like the little pets. Someone's got to remember Betty Spaghetti because no one remembers them. Please, if you remember Betty Spaghetti, comment down below, please. Somebody. I eventually got on to the Barbies and the Brats, but it wasn't until I was a little bit older. I was a bit of a tomboy when I was younger, and then I had my girly stage, and then I soon grew out of it. What's the most embarrassing thing that you can remember doing? Right, I was in primary 3, so I was 7 or 8. I was riding my brand new scooter that I got for Christmas, and I was being an absolute idiot at this point. I found this like little flag in the house. So I was riding my scooter like just along the pavement, like past my road, and I was just waving the flag like this with one arm, not paying attention to my balance whatsoever. I keeled over, fell straight on my arm was absolutely sore, and my arm had to be in a sling. I had to go to the doctors and they had to put my arm in a sling. Yeah, I had that sling on me for like 2 weeks. Good thing though, my arm wasn't broken. Touch wood, I haven't broken any bones. So yeah, I was like, one of the main accidents I had was hurting my arm in primary 3. 3 songs you love to listen to as a child. Right, I was a big fan of Steps. One of my favourite songs from them was Last Thing on My Mind.
But now you're suddenly like a stranger, and you're leaving all up behind. Of all the things I was ever planning for, this was the last thing on my mind.
Cheesy pop, you gotta love it. I loved S Club 7, as you may have seen in the first time tag. You gotta love Reach. Reach for the stars.
Reach for the stars, climb every mountain higher. Reach for the stars, follow your heart's desire.
And this song was on pretty much most of the time throughout my childhood, and I just loved singing to it. It's like one of my favourite songs when I was younger. It's Dancing in the Moonlight by Top Loader. Tune!
Dancing in the moonlight, everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight.
What was one funny thing you dressed up as for Halloween when you were younger? I dressed up as Britney Spears when I was 11. Yeah. Tell a funny story of something you remember happening when you were young. So me and Connie made up this game when we were younger, when we were like in primary 5 or 6. And we thought we were so clever. We thought we would disguise this game and make it a secret game that only us would know about it. So we called our game the Hairy Goose. So people stared at us and thought, wait a minute, they're playing a game called Hairy Goose? That's not strange at all. Yeah, we had a secret game that we're not telling anyone about. Years may have passed since we played that game, but no, we're not telling anybody. No one. Not a soul. Nope. Are there any special things you kept from when you were a child? Now, I've told you guys before, when I was in primary 7, I had a notebook where I drew lots of drawings. It was like a diary of all sorts. I didn't write a diary much. I tried to write a diary, but it didn't last for very long. So I had a notebook that was given to me by, I think Connie gave it to me, and yeah, it was where I drew, because I like drawing an awful lot. I read a lot of Jacqueline Wilson when I was younger, so yeah, Nick Sharratt's drawings on the covers and everything, that's what inspired me to do some drawing. Well, look what I found. It's the actual book, it's the Tracy Beaker book. So let's have a look at these pictures, shall we? That's me, I was 12. It was given to me on my 12th birthday. Happy birthday, Ailey, you're 12 today. Y-O-U-R. Wow. We're very well educated. Me in my diva phase, me wanting to become a singer. That was my head mistress in the primary school. She recently came in the first year and nobody liked her. So yeah, I drew this picture, her locking me into a cellar with a cupboard, and you can see me there. There's me bored as Mum is driving in her car with huge wheels. This is actually quite accurate for an ingrown toenail. There's me standing on the sun with lots of stars. I'm surprising I haven't burnt to a crisp yet. I still do that on a daily basis. Fall asleep on the desk. You want to see me in a purple cat suit like a superhero? There you go. I wish I was that skinny. Because my name is Ailey, it sounds a lot like alien, so there's me as an alien, and then there's me as an elephant. This was when I was angry when my friends looked into my diary. Doctor Who and Rose. I knew it was high time there was going to be a Doctor Who picture in there. The Curly Divas, Tracy Beaker and Ailey. Oh yeah. And this picture is apparently the future. That's me and a husband I dreamed up of at some point. There's my mum and my dad. Yes. And those are my cousins Abby and Liam. But of course I drew this long before I had another cousin on dad's side of the family called Charlie. So Charlie would have to be there now. But yeah, it was quite an important notebook for me. And I also have another one here, but I never drew that much in it. See, look, Doctor Who, look, 9th and 10th Doctor, Rose and Martha. More Doctor Who, but with stickers this time. Oh yeah. Could you tell I had a crush on David Tennant? Yeah, in fact, I still do. More Doctor Who. I created a new story. Hey, Blondie! Ladies, please, you make me blush. The ladies are always after me. Even more Doctor Who. As you can tell, I was obsessed with Doctor Who. I'm quite proud of this drawing though. It's inside the TARDIS. Yeah, as you can see, I like drawing when I was younger. What was something weird you used to do as a child? I used to eat grass. Yeah, there was a dare between me and my friend, one of my friends from primary school, and she dared me to eat grass. So I went up, picked up the grass and ate it, and then I was like, that's actually not so bad, so I kept on eating it. Yeah, I was 7, okay, I was 7. What's the scariest thing you remember that happened to you when you were younger? I think the scariest thing was when I was 5 and the wasp stung me. That was pretty up there. Yeah, and since then I've been terrified of wasps, as I've told you many times. And the last question, how's the world now different from how it was like when you were a child? The world is more boring now. It's more realistic. You realise what you actually have to do in this world. You have to grow up, you have to get a job, you have to do all of this, like earn some money, make sure you're not broke and everything. When you were a child, you just didn't care about that. You thought, you dreamed your own imaginary places and you went there, played with your friends. You didn't care about all the stuff you now have to care about when you're an adult. So yeah, the world is more depressing now that I'm no longer a child. As sad as that is. That's it for the throwback tag. I want all of you over there to do this tag, so you can post a video response down below, or you can answer the questions in comments. And yes, I'm now going to show you some photos of what I looked like when I was younger. I'm telling you, I've hardly changed a bit. I still have this hair. I've hardly changed a bit whatsoever. So yeah, I hope you enjoy seeing these embarrassing photos. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Goodbye.
I dive into frozen waves where the past comes back to life. Fight fear for the selfish pain, it was worth it every time. Hold still right before we crash, 'cause we both know how this ends. A clock ticks till it breaks your glass, and I drown in you again. 'Cause you are the piece of me I wish I didn't need. Chasing relentlessly, still fighting, I don't know why. If our love is tragedy, why are you my remedy? If our love our ground and makes us forget all common sense. Don't speak as I try to leave, 'cause we both know what we'll choose. If you pull, then I'll push too deep, and I'll fall right back to you. 'Cause you are the piece of me I wish I didn't need. Chasing